New at 5, a life-saving ride when a stroke victim needed care fast, and Portland's ambulance shortage made that next to impossible. So fire crews decided to make an unusual move and took him to the ER. Tim Gordon's live at Providence Portland Medical Center because Tim, in a stroke, every second counts.
Right, David. In fact, a doctor here told me today the stroke victim loses 2 million brain cells a minute. So fast care is critical. And that's exactly what happened here, despite the fact that there was no ambulance immediately available. The crew on Portland Fire and Rescue's Engine 9 pulled up at Providence Portland Medical Center to meet a man whose life they saved 9 days ago. Brett Kovar had a massive stroke at his home several blocks from the hospital.
There was no buildup or anything. It just basically, I kind of looked down, I dropped my coffee cup, I could see it break in half, and then I just turned and fell backwards.
Fortunately, Brett's twin brother was there and knew the family history includes a risk of stroke.
He tried to get up and climb up to the back porch, and I better call an ambulance.
But as KGW has been reporting, getting an ambulance right away these days in Portland is not always easy. There are not enough crews working an overloaded system.
It'll show us like this, the list of calls that come in along with the dispatch information.
In fact, thanks to a resource mapping app now used by first responders, this crew knew going in they didn't have an ambulance available. Firefighter EMT Brian Ferris is pretty handy with it.
For this call, it kind of gave us a heads up that we're going to be waiting quite a while. And with our proximity to Providence, we were able to make that quick decision to kind of just load them up and go.
And to his credit, he's the one that said, hey, this might be a good time to consider transporting in the fire engine. And we all kind of looked at each other and said, yeah, let's do it.
The ride to the ER inside this engine, a cramped 3 minutes tops. It can't work in every situation, but it did here. And at the hospital, fast care from the emergency room and neurology team. In fact, they set a hospital record for eliminating the blood clot on Brett's brain in 53 minutes, when every minute counts.
Your outcome is fantastic, and I'd like to say it always goes that way, but it can't always go that way. But this is what we strive for.
Now, Brett says he's still a bit foggy, but he's been home for most of a week, on his feet, gardening, walking the dog, and he's thankful.
It all comes down to it no matter where we're from. I just think that all these guys, the nurses, the cops, they're just absolutely important. I mean, this is obvious, like these guys literally saved my life.
And for these first responders, a rare chance to see the important result of their work.
You know, I've been doing this 27 years, and this is the second time.
Wow.
How's it feel to have that?
It's cool. Very cool.